Theme song. Big shout out to Paul Zimmerman again. Not that he needs it. No, he does. He deserves it. He needs it and deserves a good shout out every now and again because of this wonderful music. We are transporting Valis and Kavanagh on board the SCS Fourchette, ready to compost them. I think I have it set to compost the corpses as well. I think you don't lose anything on the composting of the corpse. 1.3. How much human meat does one human corpse make? Let's keep an eye on that, and let's make sure that in our med bed here we do have human corpse butchering set to on. So hopefully they get dealt with that way before they end up in the composter. But either way, I think composting them is pretty valuable in the end. You get a little bit of water out of it, and some other stuff too. But that is the last of the things being taken off this ship. We have thoroughly stripped it of its goods. And another solid reminder, too, even if you don't need the salvage, which we kind of don't, like I don't need all that infra scrap. But if you do salvage, like make sure you do this. Maybe I should even do the infra. I don't think there's anything stored in the infra scrap. I don't see any food or anything. But as soon as I did click on salvage things, I also got another 6 hyperfuel out of this whole ship. There were a lot of engines at the back, and they must have been stacked. So that's always pretty good. I don't think there's anything left in here. There's various, is there a way to... I can't double-click and see what that stuff is. I assume it's just the infra scrap. Bit of infra scrap here. Maybe I'd get some energy scrap out of it. I'm not sure. And all the infra scrap would, of course, be these doors. So they're not going to release anything for me, anything more. But I did get a little bit of food, and I did get, a bunch of hyperfuel from that last move. With that said, I didn't see who was commanding us. I believe it's hard to tell. We move on. We're going to go over to this sector here and mine it out really quickly because obviously why wouldn't we? We are still in this resource-rich sector, which honestly, like once you get a ship up and running, it's almost more worth it to just go straight for one of these. If it's near your home system, just head right here. Although you need storage. This is a storage-intensive sector that we are in right now. So let us drop in and watch the 3... Oh, it looks like our logistics are a little bit jammed right now, so it's not going to be as fluid as I like. So we're just going to bring us out of warp, please, whoever that... Wow, that Babyface probably just took off immediately. Babyface is like, are you good? We're good? I'm out of here? Now, honestly, for gameplay and excitement levels, I think I probably turned up my Hyperium and Energium a little high. So that's okay, but maybe that's just a reason to push us to have like more crew or something. You know what I mean? Like maybe the abundance of resources means like we can play a little more intensely, a little more like high amounts of crew. Let's see how many people we can feed. Speaking of which, I don't know. Maybe more botanists was the problem, but we have a lot more people doing botany now. And the food situation seems to have leveled off a bit. Now, granted, some of this was gotten from the ship we just salvaged, but it took us days to get that ship salvaged. So, I mean, I think our food is leveled out at least a little bit. And we're feeding a lot more people now than we were before. So, I don't know. Now, while we're sitting in this sector, mining all of these super abundant resources, high thermal radiation in this sector. Okay, so let's keep an eye on my temps here. Oh, it's weird. It flickers a little bit when you use the keys to move around. That's all right. So we have thermal control here. This area might heat up a bit. This area is getting a little toasty. This area is always toasty, of course, but I don't really care that much. You know what I mean? It's like temperature, 58 degrees Celsius. That's like a little bit colder than what my graphics card runs. So, you know, that's not that big of a deal. Right, guys? Just, it's a little toasty in here. Everybody else is fine. Perfect temperature. Never fluctuates. Even a bit low. I think Captain Annie likes it cold, to be honest. I think she likes it a bit cold. And the bathroom's cold, and that makes sense. You don't want them just like sitting in there and chilling for too long. You know what we could do is even like, what if we forced this one to be a little lower? What if we forced it down to like 14 or something? There we go. See, so that's going to work hard to bring the temperature here down, which will in turn bring the overall temperature down. And that might, I think, draw less power than if we just put a bunch in here. Which was, yeah, it is definitely drawing a lot more power though. 1.9, so 2. So that's the same amount as having like 4 of these in this room. Which, it saves room on wall space, but we do have extra wall space. So it's definitely a consideration, but maybe 14 is a little too crazy. I don't know, let's see, is that helping at all? I don't know, I can't really tell. It feels like the temperature's going down a bit. These boys are hot, but, what'd you expect? They're powering the entire ship. Speaking of which, though, this was a comment given to me by another a person watching, a solid content fan, a solid, if you will, gave me this tip. So I think it's about time we go through some of the comments that have been left while we're sitting here mining this abundant pile of resources. We begin our comment frenzy with Jackson Lopes or Lopez? I don't know. It's an S. If it was a Z, I guess I'd be like Lopez. Anyway, I think you can have 3 shuttles and your hallway. Wait, what? Is he telling the truth? Okay. He says, swap your hull stabilizer with the low... Ah, crap. Hang on. We got to deal with this. Get our shields up on red alert here. A lot of our HOD Panger crafts are going to get damaged, but we also need to clear out these logistics before we can even go do that. Hang on, let's move item. Fruits, artificial meat, tech scrap. So let's get energy scrap and soft scrap. Okay, let's get these items here. Accept. Move them here. I don't know why it wasn't coming up as a job, but now I believe it is. So somebody get on that. We have Tony, I believe, headed to run the shields panel. So he's going to keep those shields up and running. Hopefully we don't have any major fires. What's my O2 levels in here? 0. So if there's any fires here, they won't spread. Any fires in here, they won't spread. Fires everywhere else. If this thing catches fire, this whole area is going to burn like a little matchbox. I almost want to preemptively close these vents, but I won't. Anyway. So Jackson is saying I could swap your hull stabilizer with the lower power generator, put back the 2 generators against the wall with the door, move the door if needed, then use the power nodes on the outside hallways and have the shuttles the way they were at the start of the video. So hang on here. Let me try to figure out what he's saying here. We get this out of the way. At the start of the video, at the start of episode 12. Okay, I gotta look at how I had them. So this one was probably over here, which provides a little bit of space here. He's saying I move this hull stabilizer with the lower power generator. With this one? Beep, boop. What's that gonna do? They take up the same space. Maybe I'm missing something here. I must be missing something. That allows me to... Maybe he's thinking, like, just get all that stuff out of the way. We also don't necessarily need 3 hull stabilizers. I just like a stable life. Okay, come on. You guys gotta hurry up. Why is this... I've seen a higher stack than this before. Okay, move item. Let's select some more stuff here. Is that all I can select? Okay, fine. Yep, accept. Put it there. Some people just need to get to work on our logistics so we can get out of this micro-meteoroid place. Although, as long as our shields hold, and Tony is doing a great job... they will be gone eventually, and we can just get back to normal life. Now, energy cell-wise, let's just check in. 21 energy cells. So, yeah, we'll be able to run this shield bay for a while. As far as what's important, I don't know. Maybe another solar panel is important. How much tech blocks do we have? We have 7 tech blocks. We could get 2 more solar panels in here, which would bring our power generation up to, 8, between 4 and 8 per second in this area, which would be nice. Which would help offset some of my power generation down here. I mean, the dream eventually is to go down to just 1 mega power generator, which I think would be way more efficient on energy rods. But Jackson, your comment is interesting. I might need like a diagram. If you can just mail me a pencil drawn diagram of what you mean, that'd be great. Now, Darbin says, man, that was a great and long episode. Very nice. He's saying don't kill the prisoners. Ah, Darbin, I want to kill the prisoners so bad. Okay, not Aurelia. She's a great shooter. Wednesday, whatever. She's a real whatever, but she can do logistics, I guess. Miles over here, great shooter. So Aurelia and Miles are going to be great additions to the team, at least for shooting. Griffin... Cool name, great constructor and a doctor, and a shooter. Good lord. Okay, fine. I won't kill any of these people. Shielding 3, navigation 3, medical 2. Useless. Generally sort of useful. More of like a ship. She needs to be like stuck in here full time or something. Oh, and speaking of, we don't need Tony on the ones and twos anymore. All right. The Enchilada Kid says, "Are you looking? Still looking for Christmas episode ideas? You could do Space Haven cooking, cooking up. Yeah. So a while back for Crossroads, I did a live cooking episode with my wife, and we had a lot of fun. The ice cream we made did not turn out at all. But if you want to see what we look like, that's the episode to go see. We could do one here. He's suggesting we do a Space Haven cooking where we cook up some algae and human feet. Gross. Yeah, I mean, I think it's doing, yeah, I think the ship is coming along well. People seem to be mostly happy with it. Blender 1423 does say that the fork is not symmetrical. Take a good look at it, and please use less light in the hallways and remove one of the two lights next to each other. Then you should connect all of your batteries groups together like one big battery and use the two ends to connect to the ship, like your goofy videos. So he likes the videos, but Blender, you are not stoked with how I've done my power generation, my power supply situation here. So you don't like me grouping this, like daisy chaining them all together and grouping them like this? Why not? Okay, first of all, where is this guy linked to? So it's going to this battery, which is sort of useless. We could actually just daisy chain them all the way down here. And I don't know, we got 2 energy blocks left. So let's go ahead and just build 2 more solar panels. I can't wait. I just can't wait to have this solar panel area filled. We got to figure out something to do up here as well. So we'll daisy chain all these down into this power node here, and we won't have any of them connect up to the batteries. The batteries will be fed by this guy, which is taking out of this thing. Yeah, so that all works. It's taking batteries from here, but wait, where are these batteries going? Into there as well. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's good. So this connects up to both of these things, which are... Oops. Did I unplug something? Really feels like I unplugged something. No, it doesn't. Okay, I think I'm okay. No, I did unplug something. Ah, crap. What did I unplug? I unplugged that one. Okay, good. Okay, the chain's back up and running. Good lord. I should probably not be in charge of my Space Haven games. I think I should just, like, narrate them. Somebody else submit to me your save games recorded, and then I'll just narrate them. we can share the content. Okay, so let's take a look here. Hull sketch. Now, here's the thing. Blender, I understand that it's not, like, super symmetrical. Like, these little jutting out bits are not symmetrical exactly either. And these little blades are not exactly symmetrical myself, but they're sort of symmetrical towards the overall shape of the ship on either end. However, let me explain myself. So what I wanted to do here is basically inspired by Homeworld, a bit more of like a Tidan ship style, I guess. So it's like not necessarily always going to be symmetrical. I just wanted to have a little bit of breakup here. But then this chunk at the end, I wanted to be a little stylistic because so far what we've done is just made a giant brick. I will say yeah, maybe I'm just like an enjoyable streamer to watch, but like not like the best ship designer. No, you know what? I take that back. I'm happy with myself and my work. One of my last ship designs I quite liked. And I do like this one. We just need to finish it and see what we're dealing with here. Greg, where does this go? Asks me, can you set home ship button to take ownership of the enemy ship? Unfortunately not. If you've destroyed an enemy ship, you cannot claim it and all of the stuff on board. But I'm loving these comments, and I think you got to keep them coming. The last one I would say to Blender here is he's like, oh, too many lights in the hallway. Hey, Blender, I don't know what kind of ships you're making. Some kind of darkness sad box ship. But I like lights on my ship. I like it being bright. I like, because this is their home, Blender. In fact, I'm putting another light right in this dark area here. And I don't see a spot where there are 2 lights next to each other in some sort of annoying configuration. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, fine, you got me. These 2 lights are right next to each other, so I'm going to move, but I'm not destroying it. I'm moving it here into this dark area right here, okay? So, yes, you were right about that, though, so thank you for... Oops, did I not... Yeah, I'm moving it. Okay. You were right about that one, so thank you for that. All right. Now all that's left to do, I think, is finish mining out this sector, big sector here, and move on in search of some more adventure on board the SCS. Full shit. And Wednesday joins the crew. She has seen the light and, whoa, kind of disappeared into the wall there for a second. So Wednesday is here. Everybody seems pretty happy, at least Kessia and Dorian like that Wednesday is here. And let's see what she's got. Let's see what we're going to put her to work doing. Research. Weapons 1, accuracy 57. So we're definitely going to make her part of the shooty team. But if we go into here and up her... research, I believe, should be maxed out. And let's have her maxed out on logistics as well. I mean, research isn't that important anymore. Maybe medical. We could put her on medical, I guess. We don't really need... Yeah, okay, so she's definitely a little bit... Like, if we're being honest, Wednesday is a little bit cannon fodder. If we're just being 100% honest about her purpose on this ship. So let's get her into cannon fodder attire, the green on green. And I think Team 3 needs her. So Wednesday, welcome to Team 3. We now have 2 full shooty teams that we are more than happy to send out as soon as we draft Wednesday and get her. So 57 accuracy, weapons 1. So she's not like great at weaponry. Her surrender rating is fine. She's not going to do any surrendering. She's brave, so that's nice. But I think that she is a perfect shotgun candidate. So that's pretty good. So we're going to get Wednesday with the shotgun there. Now, who else is Team 3? Tony, shotgun. Tank, shotgun. Dorian, shotgun as well. I kind of want to change that up. I mean, that's our shotgun team, maybe. I don't know. But, like, ugh. Tank. 46% accuracy. Surrender minus 25. That's fine, but still not great. I think our accuracy 38. Oh, because he's got a spacesuit on. Right, we learned that recently. So hopefully Dorian's accuracy goes up now. Or has it been altered somehow? Accuracy 38. Is that your regular accuracy? Oh, you are useless. We got to get rid of Dorian. I mean, if we're being honest, we're going to send Dorian out on some dangerous adventures. Okay, we need to finish cleaning up this sector of resources and then move on. Let's see what we can trade here, maybe. Dee-ba-da-ba-boo. I mean, all this stuff is all useful. It's all stuff that we need. Although I would love just more energy blocks so I can keep working on my sweet, sweet energy setup. Maybe even some hull would be good. No, not much. So we're going to make a little bit of profit off this person with just selling some regular stuff, and then we're going to move on. Oh, I just love it when I see all 3 hod hangers going. And eventually, if and when we get like 3 ships, 2 ships maybe? Maybe 3. I don't know. Maybe this is a season where we do 3 ships and have just a big flotilla again, even though all the shuttles are hard to manage. But it would just be so nice to see, like, hods, little hods, mining hods everywhere, just all over this asteroid. Just thinking about how efficient it is to get in and out of a sector when you have that many. Even just these 3, though, makes me feel pretty good. Some of the artwork, I don't know if this got updated or not, but I don't know. It kind of, for some reason, it kind of makes me want to watch the Mandalorian again. Looks so cool. Day 201, we hop into another sector, which is kind of like bizarrely, I mean, it's very beautiful, but it feels a little empty or something. It's just this one cold, lonely star here. High body temperature. Who's got a high body temperature? What's going on with the temperatures in here? Oh yeah, again, it's just this area here, right. Now, I did try overpowering this wall thermal regulator here. See if I overpower it, would it like... try to lower the temperature. It doesn't seem to be doing it. I guess it'll draw more power, etc. But we could put another one in here. But does it matter? I don't know. That's the other question, really. At the end of the day, is like, does it matter if this area is just like a little toasty? I guess it kind of does. They're all putting spacesuits on, and that makes them work slower. I don't know. We'll put another one in here. We'll put another thermoregulator in here and just kind of try to keep improving the lives of the crew. Captain Annie demands it. Not too much adventure to be spoken of in this area here. I think we're going to be mining out this area as quickly as we can and then moving on. Did we check this derelict vessel? I think we've been there before. Yeah, we've definitely been there before. Classic me. Go right back to the... Remember, like, I don't know, 4 episodes ago, I just headed right back to the start point by accident just because I wasn't paying attention. Now, what research is taking forever? Targeting jammer is taking forever because it is 866... Oh, 366 basic research is needed. 200... Yeah, so it's very high research. But once it's done, that's going to make this ship even more dangerous. We have an incoming solar flare. We do have some shields up. I don't know how long the shields will last. And I don't know if it helps to have somebody running the shields, but we're going to put those on red alert anyway, just because we have the extra crew lying around. Nobody's really up to too much. Will this one shield generator hold, or will it blow out most of the ship? Hopefully the first one. I'm hoping for the first option. But I do have, let's check the O2 in this area. O2 is 0 in this area here. CO2 is 1, so that's fine. Any hazardous gases? Nothing. Okay, so again, this whole area here, there's some water vapor, but who cares? This whole area here is, if the solar flare hits any of these batteries, we're gonna be fine. If it hits any of these power nodes, we're not fine, but I don't know what to do about that. We just exist. Power nodes, they just are here. We have to have them all over the ship, even though they expose us to greater fire. The one I'm worried about is here. This area here could cause quite a problem. And I'll have to jump on the vents very quickly. Maybe getting a scanner is a good idea, because then at least we have a countdown to the solar panels. And what we could try doing is powering everything down. But again, I'm not sure if it's worth it. I think it just might be more worth it to fight all the fires and make sure there's spacesuit lockers around. One here. You can get a spacesuit here. We could put one here. No spacesuit lockers. Okay, so yeah, they'd have to get one from here or here, so that's kind of okay. So yeah, no, there's not a lot of spacesuit lockers around, I'll say that much. But we'll be careful. And we'll await our fates with the solar flare. The solar flare hits. It takes out almost all of our shields. And that's it. Well done, Tank. I don't know if Tank had anything to do with it, but again, we're proud to have you on board. Even though your accuracy is only okay. But again, we're proud to have you on board. We're proud for your work. Get those shields back up. Seems like the solar flares will not be causing any problems today. I have noticed that we're in a sector with high thermal radiation, which is not ideal, so that's definitely causing some heat problems, and it's starting to kind of leak out or leak in to my grow area. So I have the power, I have the stuff. I'm gonna toss a few more thermal regulators up. Might even just overkill it. We're just gonna toss 2 in here. This is a lot of thermal regulation, but again, this is our food, so it's pretty important. And also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... yeah, okay, I have 5 grow beds, and we've got a pretty good amount of fruits and veggies and meat, very few nuts. So, I'm not sure. Maybe the food isn't a problem so much anymore. We have, oh dear, something died. I think it's got to be the temperature. I think the temperature just killed whatever that was. What were we growing in there that's dead? Some nuts and seeds, some artificial meat just died in here, so that's not ideal. And I think it is the heat. This area is not doing well either, so we'll put another thermal regulator here, which again, like, I don't know if it's noticeable, but it definitely is using up some of our sweet energy. Let's put one in the hallway anyway, fine. They can have one in the hallway. Bad environment, CO2. CO2 is 20. So do we have a CO2 producer in here? We do have a CO2 producer. It's idling right now. And I forget what I was going to do here. I was going to put a battery here, I think. However, once the water vapor builds up, it's kind of nice to have a water collector in here. I think I was going to put a battery here just so that I didn't have the issues with losing power in the area. But that's not kind of a problem right now anymore. Not with, like, I mean, let's take a look here. What do I have? Now almost 10,000 energy units able to be stored, and that's only going to get more as I build the second tong of the SCS Fourchette. Okay, prisoners are complaining. Yeah, well, maybe they're going to not live forever if they're going to complain too much. So Aurelia and Miles, and I don't know who the other one was. Tanya Ivanova. Her last name is Ivanova. Very cool, very cool. Tanya, what's your issue here? Job unreachable. You don't have a job, so relax. Fatty ass. Someone was mean to me. Okay, you're just having like a rough time. Again, you are a prisoner. So maybe just convert, and then you can have a better time. Let's try to recruit everybody. Let's try to recruit Griffin. We have the logistics. I wish we could send Wednesday in here to be like, yeah, guys, it's way better on the outside. Join the winning team. Join us. And lo and behold, Tanya sees the light, and she joins our cause. Where's Tanya here? Okay, let's take a look. Tanya, welcome aboard the SCS Fourchette. Welcome to the team. what's your deal here? Accuracy 60%, shielding 3, navigation 3, a very good all-around crew member and excellent shootsman. So let's go ahead and draft you and get you, I think maybe like a submachine gun. And I'm wondering if we pair you with Captain Annie. You could be like you could be part of the captain's guard or something. Could be kind of fun. I'm sure. You know what? I do like this all orange jumpsuit. I think you get to keep it. Kind of like how Deanna Troi got to keep her own outfit. Tanya also gets hers. So there you go. You're part of Team 1 now. You're gonna go over with Team 1 to explore some derelict vessels and take on some aliens or something. That is one thing I'm thinking about here. Wrong key. I'm gonna go M here. We've got a little bit more exploring to do in this sector. I mean, there's so many stars to get through, so many resources, but not a lot of like drama. So I was thinking our next move should be either to head down here to the slavers or over here to the pirates. That's pretty much, these two stations are pretty much going to be our major narrative here. Until we, of course, decide to just declare war on everybody. I mean, this Baron here, a rich retired owner of a large space station, we should probably just declare war on this Baron and see what's up with that. But because I want to go to the pirates base, eventually in a couple episodes, we'll probably raid this base and see what that's like. That's going to take me through this system right here. It doesn't have to, but I'd like to go and take a look at what's going on in this alien system. I think that's going to make for a lot of drama, which is something that this crew is ready for. Just look at them. They are chomping at the bit for some action. One more thing I'm going to do, and this was reminded of me because the MFS in need of rescue has entered the sector, so we're going to trade with them in a second. But one thing I'm going to do here is have the operations console, and I'm going to put it on yellow alert because I just kind of want somebody staffing it whenever they have a spare opportunity. I don't know if we could maybe lower its logistics or something, but no, I think it's fine. I think we have enough people. I don't know what that insufficient resources was about, but we're fine. It would be nice to just have this on because one thing I'm told is that we're missing out on any, cries for help by not having the operations console up and running. So if we're gonna keep that loading, we're gonna keep that going just in case we can spot some things we like. Low on O2 in here. What's going on in here? Yeah, Owen, why are you no spacesuit? The whole idea is that you're just in a spacesuit in here. Why is there any oxygen anyway? It's probably made by the beds, the grow beds, I bet. At any rate, we're going to have this loaded. We're going to have somebody always working in here, which kind of makes more sense anyway. For a command center should always have at least some command crew in there. In the meantime, let's trade with these folks while we collect this water. And hopefully we'll get some refugees out of it, maybe. I don't know. I'm hearing that they're like not all they're cracked up to be. Oh, let's get some hull. This is perfect. We get this hull, and we can build the rest of the fourchette. Oh, and they've got a lot of energy blocks here, too. Oh, the MFS in need of rescue is about to rescue my ship. Now, what should I trade with them? I made a couple of these. I'll give you a couple of those. I made a bunch of plastic. You can have that. And I almost tried to trade doubloons. Oh, you can. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. That's weird. Okay, so let's do that trade for that hull, and let's do another trade. Maybe let's do a couple of trades and just straight up buy all. Like, how much money is that? 3,000 doubloons. Yeah, let's just do that. And that's a big trade. That was a lot of money we just spent. That's fine. That's fine. We want this other stack. Oh, perfect. Yes. Now, we do need tech blocks, I think, too, though, don't we? Yeah, we do. That's all right. We'll get the rest of the fourchette built. And we'll get it outfitted. We'll get it ready for all the solar panels. And then we'll see what we do from there. Let's trade some of the munitions and some plastics. We have more plastic being made down here. In fact, Captain Annie is probably on it right now, or she's making ice. I couldn't tell. Here, you can even have some meat. That's how confident we are in this. Let's give you some of this. Nice diverse trades, And then we'll just sell off some garbage that we don't really use a lot of. Oh, 10 out of 10. Okay, no, that's fine. Well, we'll do that trade, and then we'll see how our money's doing. Well, I was just about to jump out, but then a fire has broken out in our kitchen. We also don't have enough nuts, which again, like, what are you guys doing? Are you growing these nuts at all? There's so many nut opportunities here. This is not ideal, so I'm gonna have to like close these vents, I think, for a second here to contain this situation, and then probably build a gas scrubber right here, I think. put that on high priority. Now, obviously, the reason I'm not leaving it in here 24/7 is because we definitely don't need that bringing down the comfort level in this area. Jobs, maintenance. Who is a good maintainer? What do you got here? I guess that's, yeah, Persephone. Okay, you're not sitting down anymore. You're repairing this thing that you allowed to damage. I think I don't know if it was you, but again, somebody should have been repairing it. That's all I'm saying. All right, now I believe while that's getting repaired, we can take to warp. It is now day 203, and we find a very useful sector here of just, oh my goodness, okay, we got a derelict vessel here, but there is just like these resource-rich sectors, and it being this close to my starting location is basically a game changer. Oops, how do I get to my, how do I get to my ship? I've zoomed out too much. All right, there we go. Okay, we'll just zoom in here. Oh, that's, okay, there we go. So we land in this sector. We're going to keep mining. We're going to keep getting further and further ahead in preparation of the raids that we want to undertake. I also think, like, once we get this one finished, which, okay, they're dealing with the gas in here. We don't have any other fires, environmental condition. We've got some, like, body temp issues, but that's just because they were in here, and it got a little toasty. It got a little toasty in here. Things got a bit spicy. They'll be fine. We have enough hull, I believe, now to activate this part of the fourchette. 12.9, 18, perfect. So we're going to activate this part of the fourchette and finish the shape of this beautiful, wonderful, illustrious ship. Oh my goodness. This sector has a little bit of drama going on, so we're going to make sure our shields have red alert because our shields are going to go down quite quickly with these micrometeoroids that have started coming out of nowhere. Nobody is building. Okay, Tony is coming to build the gas scrubber, which is going to clean up this area. I don't think there's another gas scrubber. There's one here, so I could have opened the vents and let it just vent out into that way. But I don't know. This is just, it's just easier this way or something, or just more efficient or something. I don't know. I just like it better. I like cleaning the gas out like this. Knowing that, yeah, that's better. Okay. We do have a hull breach, so that means our shields are down, but Tanya is fast at work getting those shields done. We're going to close this vent here and this vent here. Whew, and seal off that hull breach. We're going to open these vents now, which I could do in vent mode, but it's all good. I don't know why those that red light doesn't mean anything. Okay, good. The hull breach is repaired. Now, did somebody just disappear? Did somebody disappear? It looked a lot like somebody just disappeared. Do we have all the crew? Who was that? I think, like, is it Persephone? Persephone's right there. I don't think anybody disappeared, but it really looked like as soon as they finished patching up that hull, I'll have to watch the playback later. We'll deal with that later. All right, what are we doing up here? Bad environment for temperature. So the temperature is really high. I guess we are in a high thermal radiation sector, and the thermal regulator isn't doing enough. We'll give them another one. Might as well be comfortable, because the more comfortable they are, the more likely it is that they'll turn to our side. So they've hidden in here to get away from the heat. Man, it's wild how much heat we've got going on. But that also means with that high thermal radiation, we are also producing a fairly impressive amount, 10 per second, of electricity out of there. So that means if we can get another one built, we'll have a nice, 20, 12, maybe 22 per second generation there. Although, oh my goodness, 72. We're consuming so much electricity. Why? Oops, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Where are consuming points? Where are we pulling that much power? 14 per second on the... Oh, getting the shields back up is taking quite a lot of extra electricity. We're dipping into our batteries a bit, but that's fine. 0.4, 1.1. Those are just the energy nodes. The lights kind of seem to be pulling quite a lot. 0.8. Yeah, so these thermal regulators actually pull quite a lot when they're being used, of course, to lower the temperature in here. 1.9, 1.1. Yeah, so like this area here is using a tremendous amount of electricity on those thermal regulators. We gotta be careful how many thermal regulators we place. And that'll be a good thing to remember for if and when we start up another season or do another ship, is remember to carefully set up your power consumption. Maybe we put this one over here? Not sure. Oh no, another fire breaks out in the kitchen again. Captain Annie this time is right on it. I think she might be able to stop it. Let's just draft her and get this done here. The more you move, the more it spreads. I think you can get this done. Yeah, well done, Captain Annie. Okay, we'll undraft you so you can get out to safety because you're taking a little bit of damage here. We do need this to get repaired, and we're going to assign that right away to Captain Annie. Get over here and fix it. I don't know why. Okay, that's the second time in this sector that this thing has caught fire. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Maybe the repair order that I sent Persephone to do didn't actually, or I think I sent Persephone to do it, but maybe that repair actually wasn't successful and I wasn't paying attention, which is classic me. Not paying attention is basically how I play all games and do work and taxes and everything else. The finishing touches on the shape of the SCS Fourchette are coming into view. It is starting to look very, very nice. Now, I kind of want to copy the exact same setup over here, because then that means I know I can fit two things. You know, I can fit a gun turret here or a jammer, and I can fit another shield array and a jammer or something over here as well. So I want to copy that exact layout, which is not the easiest thing to do. I wish there was like some lining up I could do or something like that. Well, I'll tell you what I could do is I could place two things that I know I'm not going to build right away. Let's get our... Oh, I thought I saw the jammer for a second there. No, that would have been great. So we'll get the shields here, and then it's 1, 2, and then the wall. So let's do that. 1, 2, and then a wall right here. And I believe, based on where we want to place it, put another wall here, a third one there, and our spacesuit door slots right into place right there. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to remove these for now until we can sort out what we want to do. Oh my goodness, we have an incoming pirate ship. Finally, some drama is about to fall down upon us. We do have, I would argue, everything we need for this attack.
Something the rum.
Great addition by my wife, who scared the bejesus out of me by running up behind me and grabbing the microphone and singing the pirate theme song, then something about rum. We haven't watched that movie in 10 years. All right, who are my shooty teams? We've got Cassia, Frank, Lila, Persephone, and then we have Dorian, Tank, Tony, and Wednesday ready to go. Now, Captain Annie and Tanya might help out. They might just jump on board once we've offloaded the 2 ships worth of fighters, because who knows how big this pirate ship is going to be. Who knows? If we might be facing some losses here. I say, now realizing that we might... Am I ready to lose crew members? I don't know. Now, how many links do you have here? Links. 3 of 3. So I can't actually connect you. Wait, okay, what are you linked up to? Why are you 3 of 3? What are you going... A wall node? What are you doing going to this wall node for? We don't need you linking up to some dumb wall node. What could you link up to? You could link up to that and then pull power off of that, and then you're just... Yeah, you're just powering lights. Relax. Okay, so we don't need you linked up to this wall node here. We're going to disconnect you. And let's see, hopefully that power, it doesn't quite reach. It'd have to be 1 down. Oh, that's annoying. I think that's okay, though, actually, because we... Exactly, yeah, so we can just... Exactly, I'm like, who am I talking to? Myself. Now, the other thing I was thinking is, yes, the pirates are on their way, but maybe for a little bit, instead of having... Like, we'll put a gun here, or maybe another shield array, but for now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to kind of build things that I need. So, for instance, I've been really hampered here trying to make... Where is it? Advanced assembly. Oh, maybe I don't have it yet. I don't have the advanced assembler. But if I want to make some more tech blocks and energy blocks, maybe I should just make them. Do you know what I mean? So what if I install a refinery here? Oh, Lila's down for the count, apparently. So I'm going to install a metal refinery here to help me make some steel plates. And then I'm going to use that with the plastic to make a whole bunch of guns and become like just a real premier gun runner. Now, Lila, I'm not sure why Lila's using her free time to be unconscious. This is not ideal. We only have 5 hours left. Something else is going on in here. Bad environment temperature. We have a temperature problem still in this area, which I can't seem to get on top of. Okay, yeah, things are getting a little squirrely. Now, who do we have in here? We have Lawson. Hey, that's fine. And... wherever the other one went. There's the other one. Wednesday, who is on a shooty team. So we do want Wednesday to return home, and we do need to get ready for this fight. So have a good sleep, everyone except for Lila, apparently. For soon, we take on the pirates. One thing I've learned is A, get your shields up and running soon, and B, our shooty team here, which did have Tanya running it, but we might want to use Tanya. Our shooty team here actually should maybe be on differing schedules, because we have like Cassia and Persephone. I don't know what Persephone's deal is. Too tired for work. Oh, crap. So Cassia and Persephone are actually like useless right now. So let's get Cassia. Okay, let's get Lila and Tanya. Unfortunately, we got to send somebody. So Persephone, Tanya, Frank, and Lila are now Control Team 2. Control Team 3 is these guys here. So we're going to draft you and get you to board this vessel. Control Team 2, we're going to draft you and get you to be boarding this vessel here. Maybe we should take Captain Annie over there. I don't want to lose Captain Annie. But the problem is, if I need to stagger their sleep so they actually are catching up on sleep, and I don't understand what happened here. Like, what was it that led to Persephone not getting her sleep? I didn't micro her. She wasn't like just go to bed when it's your time to go to bed. What is Persephone's schedule here? Where is her schedule? She's also low on food. Like, she is not going to make it if we go over to this ship right now. But we have to, because that is the nature of war. Oh, and here's like, oh, I'll get to running your shields, but first I just have to finish the dump that I'm taking? Owen, stop dumping out and run the shields. Although he might not have actually been headed there, but here we go. The pirates are coming in, and we are boarding our ship for the assault. Okay, everyone's on board. The PCS, oh, it pauses, right? The PCS Dreadnought has blinked into place. And it is pretty hefty. That's a hefty ship. That is a hefty ship to be sure. Things are looking spicy. So now this is Team 2. I think what we're going to do is we are going to dock in the same place. All right, let's get the 69th Median over here as well. Let's send you out there. All right, we don't have a lot of time. We need to shut down their mission, should they choose to accept it and not fail, hopefully, is to shut down oh, wait. Oh, I see. The Fladnag is helping us out, which means if their shields get too low, they might take off. We don't want that to happen with all our crew on board. But it definitely seems to have pulled their focus over for the time being, allowing our ship to repair its shields. Very good. Very good development, I say. Oh, nope, they're changing it up. It looks like they're giving everybody a little bit of a taste. They give the Fladnag a taste, then they give us a taste. Okay, that's fine. Our shields are holding sort of steadily. They are definitely falling fast. It is now time to board. All right, you get out of the way here. Now you dock immediately as well. Team 2, be careful. Persephone is basically ready to give up. So we need to be careful here. Now, I assume the command deck is up this way. So maybe we head that way here. Be careful. At any second now, folks are going to be crowding into here to defend their ship. Can't really blame them. Here they all go. Oh, they are storming in. Storming in. Team 3, we bring Team 3 out here. Okay, we made short work of that, but they are taking off. Oh my goodness. Where are they going? How many is in there? Don't pause it. Okay, how many do we have here? We have a shuttle with nobody and a shuttle with Michael and Lee. And they are still firing, so we need to get up here and deal with... Oh man, look at this big hallway. Oh my goodness, I love this. Look at this ship. And look at my crew as they all storm aboard. Hey, I'm wondering if the Fladnag could maybe... Oh, they're going over there. Perfect. Okay. It'd be nice if they maybe stopped firing, though, for a second. Okay, Tanya, you're doing good for health, so I want you to kind of pop through this door here. Oh, my goodness. Open wound regressing on Tony. That's not ideal. That's okay. And we do have... Persephone is down, of course. We all kind of saw that coming, though, didn't we? Where are they? Where did those people go? Tatiana Irie is down there. Focus fire her down. How are we doing here? Everybody seems to be fine except for Persephone. Tatiana could not take too much of that. They are still firing on this ship, which means we're going to need to find some, like, spacesuit lockers pretty soon here, because at some point this ship is going to blow up and take some of our crew with us. Oh, hang on, Dorian. This is not going to be good for you. Oh, we are not really employing very much strategy at all right now. This is not ideal for us. Okay, it appears we've taken their ship. They are still firing. Can you guys stop firing, please? Fladnag, it's ours now. We have the ship. Oh, boy. Okay, well, let's get in here. Oh, maybe if we accept their surrender, that will stop the attack, and the ship will not get destroyed. Give up. Give up, give up. Okay, decline. No, we're going to be taking you all prisoner, of course. This has gone long enough. Goodbye. Yes, of course. We all agree. And now we have a new crop of prisoners, either to sell back to the pirates, which, you know, we could do. We could sell them back to the pirates. Now, have they stopped firing? Oh, my goodness. There's some kind of fight going on in here. Can we see more? I'll speed up time. Open wound regressing. There's a fight going on all over the Fladnag. If only we could join them, but they probably wouldn't want us to join or something. Oops. Speed up time by accident. Can't select. I can't move anybody. There we go. Okay. Everyone is moving, I assume, to various medical facilities to go and take care of themselves. That's fine. We're going to inspect the rest of this ship. What a cool-looking ship. Excellent design work, Bug Bite. Ship is returning. Both ships returning empty. The Fladnag was successful in taking down the pirates that boarded them. What a poor strategy on the part of the pirates. They were not ready for the power that was some of my people, except for Wednesday and Persephone, who's just chilling. She's just sitting in the... All right, we're going to undraft this ship so that at least some of these people can friggin' go have sleeps. Wednesday, you're just going to sleep there. I am tired of having to deal with all this sleeping that goes on these fighting crews. I really wish I could claim this ship. It's a really nice layout. I love the kind of staggered crew quarters here. And this whole command section is really nice. Only they just have weapons and nav. Oh no, I see they have other rooms here for stuff too as well. This whole, yeah, I should take more time and make a more interesting command section is what I'm learning. Based on what I'm seeing on these ships. Alright, hurry up. Let's go. Let's explore this vessel and see what our take is going to be. Wednesday, you keep sleeping on the ground. You're a recent addition to the crew, so you'll figure out how important it is that my crew gets their sleep. And that they sort it out themselves, please. My goodness. Figure yourself out, Wednesday. Just take a nap when you need a nap. Jeez. All right, there's even more prisoners back here. We're going to deal with you guys in a little bit, but for now, it's rest time for my folks. I don't want everybody just sitting around. Let's dock this and then undraft it. And then we'll deal with what prisoners we want to keep and whatnot. Although I've seen the comments on the YouTube channel, and again, keep those comments coming. I'm very thankful for them. However, what are you doing? Oh, you're my shuttle. Okay. However, you do make a good point, which is to say that they don't want me to be killing prisoners anymore. I think people prefer peace. Now, maybe not everybody. Some of the people when I stream, that work at Bug Bite or do work for them, definitely would prefer the more violent route. Not sure why. Very dark people over there. But the regular watchers definitely want a little more peace in their lives. This is a pretty good haul here. I could have used some tech blocks or maybe some more energy blocks, but oh well, we'll take what we can take, and then we will, of course, as I always say, we will harvest the rest as well. In fact, we're just going to let them just lie here and heal up. This is a huge crop of prisoners, though. I am concerned, because I don't think I can feed all of these prisoners. Can we sell people, like, that are part of our crew? Can we just, fire them? Oh boy, that's a lot of prisoners. And there she is. The SCS Fourchette in all of her glory. Look at her as she is still unfinished, but just look at that shape. I don't hate it. I like it. I like it a lot. I do want to figure out something. I mean, I really like these designs. I want to maybe more a buggy of a design. Like, these all have very kind of bug-ish elements to them, but they look really great. And I do think that maybe this fleet would be great. You know, it would just feel a bit more complete if it had another ship. I think maybe, I don't know if it'll be like that by the time we get to, you know, assaulting this pirate base here, but certainly by the end of this run, it'd be nice to have 2 fully stocked up, fully loaded, and ready to go ships. We don't need somebody on shields anymore. Tony, go take a break. Now, where were those people that refused to sleep? Persephone is doing better. She does. Cassia, they seem to go find some sleep, so that's good. Wednesday is getting the medical attention she needs, although I don't know what she was doing aside from napping and then just chilling in the enemy coffee shop. Coffee shop? You know what I mean? The cantina, the lunchroom. Anyway. The ship is now in its final form. We just need to keep adding the pieces, and for right now, I'm going to do a little bit of metal refinery in this area before we add any more. The research is just a little under halfway for our jammer, which might go there, or we could put up a weapon as well. Could be fun to fire back at these ships. Although, again, I've just been finding it more useful to, you know what I mean, to board them and just shoot up the place. Yeah, people get injured, but again, there were no deaths on board this thing. There were no deaths on board here, and we didn't lose anybody. No major health issues. Only one person needs medical attention, and I think Wednesday, again, like I said, is kind of making it up. But, you know, Kessie is working on her, so that's okay. So we'll reorganize our shooty teams again here, and we'll probably get Cassia back on board, because she does have an accuracy of 65. So it's nice to have her around on the shooty teams. And we will, I guess we're going to take all these prisoners. Maybe I try to sell them back to the pirates. We'll have a little discussion and sell the pirates their own people. I'm not sure. I'm going to go with what you said, though, in the comments. You don't want to see me killing any of these people, so I'm going to take them all. And I'm going to see if I can keep them all alive. I doubt I can. I'll be honest with you. I doubt I can. Because that's like, what are we dealing with here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new prisoners to bring on board. Oh, look at this room here. This is a nice little room. It's like a bed and breakfast. And poop. A bed, poop, and breakfast. And then they have this whole thing in its own little cubby hole. That's nice. These 2 little cubbies here for power. I mean, we should really take some lessons from how they organize their power generation. Lots of wall nodes around this area. Leading to, I assume these are sort of a central column. Back into wall nodes, though. It's all wall nodes, all the way back to the generators here. And then you've got a couple of power nodes right here at the back, along the sides. Maybe those connect. Oh, no, those connect to here, and probably to, I don't know if they connect to there. But, okay, so that's a pretty good design. Overall, I really like how laid out and spaced out it is. These people definitely are pirates because there's no food going on here. So their only way to do things was to take over other people's ships. So I am glad that on board the SCS Fourchette we have taken out another killer of the high space seas. The PCS Dreadnought falls to the mighty tongs of the Solid Content Alliance. I hope you found this episode to be truly solid content. I hope you enjoyed where we are headed with this. I think there's some alien killing to be done in our next episode. But for now, that is all for me. Stay safe out there among the stars. I don't know, I need like a catchphrase. I don't have a catchphrase to conclude episodes with, but stay safe among the stars it's fine. We'll just say that. We're going to leave it at that. Stay safe among the stars, everyone. And we'll see you all in the next one. Now, can I build these yet? No, I need 2 tech blocks. Ugh. When were people going to tell me how many tech blocks I needed to get this done? Oh, man, I need so many tech blocks to get this done here. 3, 4. Oh, I cannot wait to have that many up, though. That's going to be awesome.